Hey, Blast fans, welcome. It's Mickey.
And Gianni. How's it going, everybody?
Oh, it's going great, Gianni. We are really excited. Today's February 28th, but tomorrow, Saturday, the 29th, we are very, very excited because not only does the Blast have a very, very, very important home game with playoff implications and everything else, it's our Legends game before the game. We're talking over 20 former Blast legends, including players like
we got from the old days, Jim Pollahan.
Jim Pollahan was one of my favorite players.
Richard Chinapoo.
Richard Chinapoo.
And Chinapoo has, Pollahan and Chinapoo have a history with David and Lee up in Harrisburg.
Absolutely.
So they know Marty real well.
Yeah.
We got PJ Wakefield, Mike Lookingland.
Yep.
Billy Nelson. Tariq's coming back.
John Karpovich and Joe Barger, guys I grew up playing with. I mean, it's
going to be really cool. It's going to be Mark Metrick, Steve Boardman. So a lot of guys are coming back. We kick off at 4:00 tomorrow. We're going to play for 1 hour. They are.
Yeah.
So we got some really cool things. We also have our pint class. We have Baltimore Blast pint classes.
I saw that.
For adults 18 and over.
Yeah.
So we'll have that. And in the team store, we're going to be selling some limited edition throwback jerseys.
Yeah. We're talking the old Sunburst Blast jerseys.
83, 84 jerseys. We have a limited edition of Kenny Cooper, Mike Stankovic, Joey Fink, Dave McWilliams, and Stan Stamenkovic.
Yeah.
So large and extra large, adult sizes only.
Would you say that Stamenkovic ranks in the top 3 or 4 greatest players in league history? Goal scorers.
I'd go him.
Jungle.
That's a toss-up. You can go Julie V. You can go Bronco.
But my point is that Stamenkovic and Jungle are the two gods, right?
God, yeah. Absolutely. It's not even close.
Yeah, it's like A1 and then
everyone else.
D.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you. Gianni, I would feel remiss if I did not mention the fact that the way we're shooting this, it makes us
we're backwards.
We're backwards. So yes, the blast sign's backwards and all that. It is weird. Yeah. However, we're excited to be here, and as always, but we're trying different ways to do the show. We're going to have to fix that, though. I don't think the boss is going to like this.
It's very weird.
But the one thing that I think is pretty neat is we had our media game.
We did.
Last week. Team Mickey versus Team Gianni.
It was a lot of fun.
Let me admit it. I won. Gianni was so sure he was going to win. Gianni had 3 goals, though, in that game. That's impressive.
But let me just say.
I had how many? 4 goals, right? Yeah. And Gianni's thing is, I passed the ball.
I did pass the ball.
Gianni, we had 7 goals. I had 4 goals, 3 assists. I don't know how much more I could do.
So I'm not going to win this argument, so it doesn't matter.
Because you lost.
I was a gentleman. I was distributing the ball to people. I was trying to get them involved. Mickey was just.
What are you, a Girl Scouts coach? You were a gentleman.
I was.
It was war, Gianni. Were you not into it the way I was?
It was for fun.
It was for fun, but there's no. What's more fun than winning?
You know what the best part, though, is?
What?
Our charity's got money.
Yeah, your charity, of course, was.
So Pet Rescue of Maryland.
Yes. And mine was Soccer Without Borders. Yep. We urge you, please, to check out both.
So that was cool. I mean, at the end, and I got satisfaction out of watching you playing a white shirt.
Yeah, that was not fun.
Because when you're general manager, you can do things like that. And I even said to my son, I was like, wait till Mickey sees he's wearing a white shirt.
Yeah, I mean, you could have done mine in black.
You
could have done yours in red to be the home team. We get it. Could have done mine, but white. So my belly button looked like a swimming pool. Yeah, I appreciate it. However, though, my fat butt scored 4 goals to your 3.
On a goalkeeper who has 1 leg.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Are you putting down your goalkeeper?
No, not at all.
Well, then why say that?
Because you're bragging.
I'm not.
You're bragging.
But he made like 10 saves, too. You should have lost like 17-3.
Yeah, Paul was amazing.
He was incredible.
Yeah. The funniest part for me was Andrew Primrose playing goal.
Yeah.
Decides he's going to make a run with the ball and then realized that he wasn't going to make it all the way back to the goal.
It was beautiful. It was beautiful. There was a lot of great memories, and it was fun.
There's also a video that I wish we could show, and I have to figure out. William Vanzella sent me a behind-the-scenes video
of me
of a certain somebody in the locker room.
Well, it's actually on on his Facebook page.
There's some language, but
yeah,
as long as you're fine with that.
I walked into the locker room to tell those guys something. They put me in the 1-touch circle. I didn't even know what was happening. Kicked the ball at me.
It was so funny. And right away, William sends me a message, with like laughing emojis.
Yeah.
But that was because last Friday, let me just mention last Friday.
Yeah, we had a major. I'll help you with this if you don't mind.
Yeah, go ahead.
There was a major mix-up with Orlando. I'll let you explain, but we had to entertain people and keep everybody settled for over an hour.
So we had, the Towson drum line was amazing. We had
incredible.
We had 2 dance groups that came out, but the real MVPs were the teachers of the schools.
Amazing.
Andrea McGrain out at Vincent Farms. She had a huge group there doing America the Beautiful, and she entertained those kids down in the hallway for 50 minutes. We had the
It was amazing.
We had the Archdiocese there.
Yeah.
It was a mess.
It was funny. I walked through the band. The band had like 60 musicians.
Yeah.
And every instrument I grabbed and played, and they all looked at me like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I could be in this band. I could be in the high school band." It was fun.
They actually used our drum that we used.
Yeah, they asked if they could, and I'm like, "Yes, you can."
Cool.
Yeah, it was a great game. Ended up being a great night. We didn't get out of there until after 11.
Oh man, it was a very, very, very late night.
And you know what? Kudos to Orlando. It's not their fault. Their plane was delayed.
Spirit Airlines really screwed them. There's no other way to put
it. They did what they could do. They didn't. I'm sure they didn't get to warm up as much as they wanted.
We had great fans that actually. People don't realize the whole back to see. And people, it's funny. People complain about a lot of things.
Well, that's what people are on earth for, to complain.
They don't realize what we had. We're learning things second by second.
Of course.
The Orlando owner was there. He didn't even know what the heck was
He didn't know where his players were.
So,
and it's not his fault.
No, and then we got fans who are complaining. I'm like, look, man, we're doing everything we can. We actually had 3 of our loyal fans who I did a group message to a ton of people and said, we need someone to go to the airport. Here's how we need to do this.
Like that, 3 of them jumped right in.
On Friday, rush hour at BWI to try to get to Towson. And it's all these people who complain. I would love for them to step up and realize what goes on to make game days and the experience for everyone what it is.
Well, Gianni, there is a lot that goes into it, and I don't think people understand it. You and your staff does a great job. I help out a little bit.
Well, you're a huge
with
help.
Game day.
Let me tell you something. Seriously, we have the parade and stuff, and when we get to the games, I have someone that helps me with the parades. I go right to Mickey and be like, "Here's what we got for Anthem, God Bless America." He's down there with the band. Everything is cohesive because everyone does what they need to do.
Yeah.
We all talk about it like today.
Yeah.
We talk about it. We have everything that we need to get done. And, when it comes to game day, the only people who really know there's a flaw are us.
Yeah, me, you, and maybe 1 or 2 other people.
Yeah. And I will tell you, if you are if you sit in the upper deck.
Yeah.
If you sit in the upper deck for any of the games, you're not going to be getting any pizza.
Yeah, I can't do it anymore.
You can't do it.
I can't go up and down. I almost had a heart attack.
Well, we do the Lucky Row.
You forget that I'm running through the arena to get there on time.
Yeah.
Then I got to run up those steps, give out those pizzas, then run back down. It's like, I'm old and fat, Gianni, and you do it on purpose.
I kind of do. And the conversations we have afterwards, I'm laughing. He's not.
No, I want to kill you.
It's fantastic.
Wayne Shipley has a question. Who is the Orlando owner? It's a gentleman named Andrew. He is a great guy. It's kind of run by 4 teams, but Andrew is like the point person. Right. And he's a great guy, and he cares about the team and the league. And Wayne, there's the answer to your question. We're not going to be real long today. Just want to remind everybody to get there early. The Legends game, these guys that were legends of the original Blast all the way up through are going to play each other from 4 to 5.
Yeah, and
games at 6:05.
And we're going to do a special intro. We're going to introduce Rochester.
Yeah.
And then we're going to go old school in the intro tomorrow night. It's going to be really, really cool.
Are you going to use different intro songs that throughout the years, or are you just going to pick one? I heard one you were playing today. And I got to tell you, it's wrong. But it doesn't matter. There's other songs that like Celebration. You can't play that other song, Gianni.
This song,
it's a letdown. I'm telling you.
The song I'm playing tomorrow was from the 83-84 season.
Right, Gianni.
The crowd, not
play the Police song. I'm right about that.
I guarantee you're not.
That they didn't use that song?
Yeah. Which one?
Every Little Thing She Does Is Magic.
Okay, I could tell you they used Christopher Cross.
We're not doing that.
They used America.
We're not doing that.
They used Irene Cara.
We're not doing that. That's the one we're definitely not doing. That's the one you want to use from Flashdance.
What a Feeling.
We're not doing What a Feeling.
Yes, we are.
No, we're not. We're going to do the Police song. You don't remember that?
No, not for intros.
Are there any fans out there that remember the Blast, Every Little Thing She Does Is Magic when we had the spaceship? I'm telling you. See? Yes. I'm right, Gianni. That's the song you want to use. It's going to get the people the most pumped up. You play Irene Cara, it's a letdown.
I'm telling you, man. Hey, at the end of the day, who makes the music?
Listen, I know that you're a control freak and that all this matters to you. I'm just telling you, who's the hype man?
You are, and you do a great job.
Trust me on this song.
All right, how about if I just go into a couple? How about if I do that?
Go into a couple songs?
Yeah.
We'll
do like 10 seconds of yours, then I'll play Irene Cara.
The yes was for Irene Cara. No, we're not doing that.
Hey, there's our man Mike Franklin is the guy who makes everything run in the arena.
I know he does. He's a good man.
Mike is awesome, dude.
Mike, here's a question. Irene Cara or the Police?
Oh, that's not fair.
Why? You're the one sitting here going, we have to do Irene Cara.
Hey, Mike, I emailed you, by the way. We have a question about Hall of Fame videos, so make sure you get back to me on that.
I'm right about that too. It's a much cleaner
way. I get it, but we just, want to make sure we're covered.
I want to see. I can't believe you don't remember every little thing she does is magic.
And I'm telling you, I remember Christopher Cross's, was it Run Like the Wind or something like that?
Yeah, Ride Like the Wind.
Yeah, and that was.
We're not doing that.
No, in America, Magic, their song Magic by the group, it's a yacht rock group. America.
I remember America.
So they did.
Didn't they do Horse with No Name too?
Yes, but we used Magic as one of their songs one year.
I'm telling you, the Police, every little thing she does is magic.
Man. I don't remember that.
That was the spaceship song.
I don't think so.
I
don't think so.
I'm trying to remember the year. I think when did we first have the spaceship?
80 or 81.
That's the year I'm talking about.
That was Christopher Cross.
Nope.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
We have to ask Pollahan. Maybe he'll remember.
Them guys aren't going to remember the intro song. There. I bet that. I'm telling you, the Police. We got to ask Kovaleski. I guarantee you, he knows.
Kovaleski is going to the Maryland.
Is it Kov or Cove?
It's Kovaleski.
Kov. Okay.
He is going to
the Maryland game tomorrow.
The Maryland game. I got to give him a pint glass.
He deserves it.
Oh yeah.
He deserves 2 of them.
We really should put him in the Hall of Fame.
He might be like the number one fan.
Oh yeah.
In the history of the Blast. I'm sure there's other people we're not thinking of, but he's right there, hands down.
He's hilarious.
Oh, he's great.
By the way, he actually led a group of people to heckle me behind the goal at the media game.
Oh, I know he did.
It was fantastic.
And when I scored, did you hear them all cheering?
Well, there was one point where I wasn't going to run and they're yelling. And I just looked at him and I just pointed to my stomach.
Yeah. Nah, I'm not doing it. Did you see me lay down and take a nap during the game?
No.
I laid down at one point. I'm like, I can't run anymore.
The girl from 13, Amy was so sweet. She's at half field. She puts her arm around me. She goes, "Oh my God, I'm tired."
I know.
And then Gary goes, "All right, guys, 6 minutes left."
I know. Like, I thought we were on there a half hour. He's like 8 minutes left. I'm like, what?
And by the way, my son was hilarious with the music.
Oh my! I wasn't paying attention,
but I plays Tony Basil's Mickey.
Yeah, I heard that.
For you.
Yeah.
So he's like, "What song do you want?" I said, "I want Cult of Personality for my team."
Right.
I run out to Curb Your Enthusiasm, Steve.
I heard that. That was beautiful.
And he's howling in the corner.
It was great.
Jerk, man.
It was great. Who are you looking forward to see the most tomorrow from the legend standpoint?
I'm going to say Doug Neely for sure.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Neely in a long time.
Think he grew his hair back?
No, I know he did not.
Yeah. He put all this together too, didn't he?
He did.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Danny said something to me one day. Neely got my phone number, and it's just like every day I get a new.
That's awesome.
A new person.
Yeah.
Chinapoo. I love. We get to see Tariq a lot. I love seeing all those guys. Michelle Millwood.
Yeah.
It's gonna be cool. I like seeing. But I like to. I really love the old '80s
original guys. Yeah. I'm excited to see Pollahan.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see Chinapoo. Chris Vaccaro.
Yeah.
I mean.
Fun fact: Chris Vaccaro was our third goalie when we first came to Baltimore from Houston. Then he left. He played for Wichita. He played for Tacoma. He came back when we were to Spirit.
Yes,
but he was actually an original.
He also remember we talked about this one. He either played for Chicago or St. Louis. One of them, or Cleveland.
Cleveland.
And he played phenomenal against us.
And I would say too. So we're getting some of these throwbacks autographed. And I've had the pleasure of speaking to Joey Fink and Dave McWilliams.
Yeah.
You've been in here when we've talked to Cooper.
Yeah, 100%.
And McWilliams and Fink are so thrilled that we've gone out of our way to remember them.
Really?
Oh, my God. Dave McWilliams thinks – he is just beyond thrilled that We have reached out to him. He just texted me a little bit ago. He's like, "Hey, I just got the jersey. What can I write on it?" He's
playing?
He's not. He
can't play.
He can't play.
And Joey Fink, man.
Joey Fink.
He was excited to.
Yes.
Really?
He's down in Florida, and he's like, "These are some of the greatest moments of my life."
Oh, 7 goals in a game,
New Jersey Rockets.
I was there.
Yep. They remember Van Aaron and a couple others carried him off the field on their shoulders.
I do remember that.
Because the scoreboard said Fink.
Yep.
Yeah.
I remember it. And who was the big guy that Gary has his job now? The big heavy set
Bill
guy.
Roth. We just honored him at the San Diego game.
Yeah. He passed away. Maybe one of the greatest in-game announcers of all time. That big screen he had.
Yeah.
Blast on the power play.
Do you remember the organ player, the old lady that used to play the organ?
I mean, I didn't know her, but I remember her up in the corner.
Yep.
I remember their wrestling too. Do you remember her early days of wrestling?
Was she the one that had like the rubber chicken at the?
No. She would play the organ.
No, I don't remember that.
During matches. Like they had their
that.
intro music and stuff, but during matches it would be like dun, 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 dun. She was something else. She used to yell at us because we'd be kicking the balls in the hallway and it'd go rolling past her. She'd be like, "You boys get away from this piano."
That's funny.
Yeah, she was great though. Where are the playoffs shot now? What does that mean?
Are the playoffs shot now? No, we're still in it. I mean, we still got 3 games
Are
left.
the playoffs a shot?
Harrisburg has 5.
Right.
There's a lot of things that are going to happen. We just got to play good soccer.
We got to play. We got to win out. I mean, we really do.
We played 3 games in 3 days, which
we won 2 out of 3.
Right, and a lot of the guys like Tariq and Millwood and Looking Land, PJ, they remember doing the 3-3.
Sure,
a lot.
Yeah.
But I mean, we were in Harrisburg for game 3.
Yeah.
On a terrible field.
Yeah.
And it's 5-4 in the third quarter.
Right.
There's our buddy. There's Kovaleski.
That's him.
That's him.
Dave, do you remember Every Little Thing She Does Is Magic as an intro song for the Blast? I'm telling you I'm right about this.
I don't think so.
I'm telling you I'm right. Oh, I can see it and feel it and hear it. I'm a couple years older than you, man.
I got to tell you, we're ugly backwards too.
Oh yeah, it doesn't fix anything, does it? No, it doesn't matter. But welcome to the Solb. That's the.
And this is like getting bad.
Look at me, dude. I got all mine.
You do have all yours.
Yep. Yeah, I got asked the other day if I had it
as an intro song. No,
but yes, it was an intro through the spaceship. I'm telling you,
Dave has spoken.
I think Dave's got to think. I do think it was an intro.
If anyone would know, it would be Dave.
I agree. I want him to think about it for another second. I really think I'm right about this.
Hey Dan, do we still have tickets available? Yes, we're selling a lot though. So
just like you guys look straight when I'm watching it.
The blast sign?
It's backwards for you, not for me.
Oh, really?
Really?
Nuh-uh. I believe you, Dan. That's better news then. Now I don't feel like a dork, but we're watching everything backwards. Like this is actually on the other side of my face.
It's like Spaceballs. What is when they put the tape in?
Holding out for a hero.
That's from Footloose. Bonnie Tyler.
Oh, I know who it is.
Hey, man.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
He's going to show us proof.
No, I'm glad. It'll make me feel better.
We do. There we are.
Oh, it's way better.
Oh, yeah, it is good.
Okay. Back to this show.
We're still ugly.
Yeah, very much so. I'll tell you some guys I'm looking forward to seeing tomorrow. And it's very selfish reasons, but guys like Joe Barger.
I talked to him Tuesday.
He's John Karpovich. I grew up with those guys.
Danny Santoro's coming.
I'm excited to see those guys. I literally, from the time, John Karpovich was, I think, 2 years older than me and one of the greatest athlete soccer players you'd ever lay your eyes on. And I remember playing with him and being like, that guy's incredible. And his brother Billy and I were in the same class.
I think it's going to be cool to see Mark Metrick.
Yeah, Metrick's another great one.
Metrick's another big blast name.
Yeah.
That we haven't seen. And Neely's coming from California. Him and McGinty are very, very tight.
Yeah.
Gianni, it was a pleasure to boo you. It went in. I don't want to hear it. That
was a goal. It honestly was a goal. And I made them count it. Do you know that?
Yeah, you did.
I said, no, that was a goal. Let's be honest. Because I knew I was going to score 4. Hey, Dave, let me ask you a question. What was more impressive? My fat ass scoring 4 goals or Gianni's younger, better shaped butt scoring 3? I'm just want to know.
I was sharing the ball. I
had 3 assists. That's sharing. Yes,
I
did.
You had one that was a deflection that Rachel Carter.
Wrong. I passed right to what's his name?
Really?
The stats guy. I'm bad with names. You know that. Yeah, players. Pretty much all the players are looking good. We're not missing anybody.
Yeah, we're a little banged up. I mean, but this time of year, you're always going to be banged up. Oh, come on, Dave.
Mickey was the MVP, and Gianni cost his team the game. I didn't want to say it.
This really hurts.
Well, I mean,
Dave's
a fan. He's going to tell the truth.
Dave just pulled a Mr. Wonderful and turned on me.
Paul Orndorff.
He turned on me.
That's funny.
Hey, let's see how many pint glasses you're getting out there, buddy.
I'll get you one, pal. You don't worry about that. I do want to thank all the other media people that played. Next year, we're going to do it crazy.
Yeah, we had a lot of people, that had prior commitments, but the girls from 13 were amazing.
They were awesome.
Liz Drabeck was awesome. I mean, Brian Newell, our stats guy.
And thanks to
BJ from 92Q.
Thanks to Christy Breslin.
Oh, she was the MVP because she got all the girls.
I'm getting ready to say she got us and was texting us and calling us the week up.
She was
Christy Breslin, thank you. You are a sweetheart and a doll, and you are forever on my team. No one else gets you ever again. How you like that?
I do like that's fine. Look at Dave.
Marty.
We totally got to get Dave to be the referee next year.
I'm down with that.
He's going to run.
He will red. He's going to
eat. He's going to eat.
He won't run. He'll stand there and eat at the 50-yard line.
He's going to eat.
Blow. He's going to be like a lifeguard, flashing the signs. So anyway, back to the Legends game. We're very excited. I really, really think the Blasts are. I want to make a prediction. I do think we are going to make a real strong run in the playoffs and process. And I believe we're going to get to the championship. We
have the most talent in this league. We just
hands down.
It's been frustrating at times for us.
Yeah.
And the guys know it. Hi, Heather. The guys know it. I mean, but anything can happen in any game. You never know.
And you see frustrations on the bench. You see the guys know they should be beating these teams, and just things don't click sometimes.
I think you're going to see, we have the way our schedule works. We got, we're able to rest.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be good.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be good.
I bet you get red carded before the game starts next year.
Like Earl Weaver would get thrown out taking the lineup card.
I think Lee, by the way, David Bascombe and Marty McGinty. There are our 3 2020 Hall of Fame members.
They are.
And I think Lee was red carded once prior to a game starting.
That's the story. I don't know if I've ever really
I'm going to ask Lee about that tomorrow and get the real scoop.
I went down to Curly yesterday. I had to take some stuff down from Marty.
Mm-hmm.
And those guys inside that building are so thrilled. They love Marty.
Oh.
The way they love him.
I mean, how can you not?
So Marty.
Has anyone done more with a bag of ice for a career than anybody in the history of sports training?
Mr. McGinty.
I cut my head. I need 40 stitches. Get some ice.
Get a bag of ice. Mr. McGinty, I think I broke my ankle. Go get some ice.
Get some ice. And Mr. McGinty, I lost my arm in workshop. Get some ice. He's the best, though.
He is.
So we're looking forward to Saturday. Gianni, as always, you've done a great job organizing this, getting all the people that need to be involved. I mean, we have over 20 Blast Legends. You know how hard that is to do? Yeah. And that really speaks a lot about, I think, the fans. I really think the fans have supported this team and these players, no matter the situation, for so long that these players feel like they want to come back.
Oh, yeah,
for the fans,
Absolutely. And
when you hear Dave McWilliams and Joey Fink say, God, well, I'd love to be there, and just it means so much to me that you guys are thinking of us, that means the world. It really does.
It does, yeah. And, and there's always people asking, why isn't so-and-so in? Why isn't so-and-so in?
The calls are made.
Yeah.
Things, look. It's a professional sports team. Are there situations where certain people left, maybe not on great terms? Possibly. We're not going to get into that, but enjoy what we do have.
Yeah.
We have some absolute all-star legends coming. I mean, Juliana Salenza might be one of the greatest goal scorers the Blast ever had.
And what's really cool, too, is if you think about tomorrow night, Jason Dieter's coming out.
Yeah.
Stitz couldn't make it. He's got a tournament. But you think about the amount of people who have gone to Curly.
It's unbelievable.
Who have done well with the Blast.
It's unbelievable.
And then
it's almost like a pipeline.
Then there's us.
Well,
we went to Curly. But
I didn't go long enough.
But we can't put ourselves in the Dieter, Stitz, Salenza category.
No.
And now Marty, here's Marty, taking his spot.
Yeah.
And he didn't go to Curly, but he is a Curly guy.
He is a Curly guy.
There are people who work there who work at Curly, and there are people who work there who are Curly guys. And Marty has made himself a Curly guy.
I look at that like this. Like, I'm a Blast guy. I've never worked directly for the Blast. But, I'm a Blast guy. I feel it. You know what I mean? this is my team.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In a weird way, and people think I'm crazy. I feel more connected to this team than I do like the Ravens or the Orioles.
Yeah.
I really do.
And I would think,
and I love both of those teams, but it's just something special. I mean, I guess it's because when I was 12 years old, I had a paper route and I saved up and bought season tickets and we won the champion. It was magic for me.
And ever since the Blast came here, it's always been one of those where the players are at the same level as you. That they greet the fans. I like to think it's probably like when the Colts and the Orioles were in the 50s and 60s, where you could go to a restaurant or a bar and you saw the players and they spoke to you. You know, things like that. I mean, obviously the world's different with pay and leagues.
I mean, these guys are multi-millionaires.
But the Blast have always been one of those where they're out in the community.
Yeah,
they're out.
They're in a restaurant. They'll wave at you.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah,
I've always found that to be. Look, I had a lot of popularity from the radio and comedy and stuff, and I've never thought. I mean, people come up to me all the time, and I've never thought like, I don't want to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ever.
See, so Chris Berry he's an intern here.
That kid does deserve a raise. He's been killing the going lately.
So Chris, we'll make sure
we had to give him a man talk finally.
Yeah,
we had to tell him to hit it like a man, and he finally did.
We can't really say on air how he compared it, but it was it was like almost like a dad to son kind of talk. Like
you don't get those talks anymore, by the way. The Astros would like to have them.
So real quick too, don't forget tomorrow night the throwback jerseys are also going to be worn by the guys, our current players.
Yes.
So we'll have an auction in the team store.
Yes.
That ends at the end of the third quarter.
Correct.
So all the guys, Vinny, William,
you can buy their jerseys. We're
going to be auctioning off the 83-84 jerseys worn by the current guys now.
And they're not washed first, are they?
No, they're not.
You get them as they smell.
Yeah. Sweaty and rank.
Yeah. Yeah, I totally agree.
We should have auctioned our shirts off last week.
Oh, look. FC fanatic here. We need more peps. I don't know what that means. Anyway. So you know what team that is?
No.
FC fanatic?
It could be Utica. It could be Utica City FC.
Yeah, I guess that's what.
What if that's Matt Huber?
I don't know.
It's hard to say. We can't tell. It's not like Facebook where we saw the
profiles and stuff. It's Matt.
There we go. It is Matt Huber.
Yeah.
Troublemaker.
I got you.
So I posted on my Facebook page the pictures of the media game, and right away he goes, I see you survived. Like,
yeah. He lost though, Matt. I don't know if you heard.
I did.
He had 3 goals though. He did.
Matt and I could probably compare whose forehead's getting bigger. By the way,
how many goals did I have that game?
You had 4.
4. Yeah. He had 3.
Bog,
whatever.
I can honestly say, years ago when I watched Ghostbusters, I never would have pictured the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man as a soccer player.
That looked pretty bad. I agree. I thought at one point I couldn't catch my breath. For real. I got to stop smoking and drinking. I mean, it's bad enough. Like, don't. Oh, you're terrible. They're not mine. These are not mine, by the way.
I can't talk. I mean, I got, my soda on my desk.
Oh, yeah, soda and cigarettes. Same exact thing. Yeah, I'm sure the soda has a Surgeon General's warning on the side. So anyway, Blast fans, really looking forward to seeing everybody this Saturday. Get there really early. Listen, if you're my age, Gianni's age, 50s, 40s, and you grew up with these guys, please come out and bring your kids. They're going to see legends of this game. It would be like if my dad took me to something and Johnny Unitas was playing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Guys I never got to see play, but I knew them.
Yep.
So this is their chance.
And it's been a long time since Chinapoo, Palahan.
Oh, my God.
I mean, they're Blast family.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's been a long, long time since we
agreed.
We've had them back with us. So that's really exciting.
And I just love Jim Palahan. When I was a kid, my first wife's father and he were very close. And he would be like Christmas parties and stuff.
Okay.
So it was neat. I got to know him off the field.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. And we talked about he knew a lot of the old Maryland outdoor legend guys that he played against.
Well, he was in the old North American Soccer League.
Yes.
I mean, he was,
yeah.
I don't know who he played
for. He's from St. Louis.
Yeah, that's right. He is.
Yeah, he's from St. Louis.
Yeah.
The game is not going to be televised live. We are trying to get that game filmed, and we're going to chop it up, and Gianni and I will do some commentary with it and have some fun and get that up as soon as we can. But anyway, the 2021 Blast Corn Dog Night Definitely need the video to the Legends game. We're going to do it for you.
Yeah, we're going to do
Dave.
it. We already talked to Chad, who does our games. He's going to make sure we do it. Also, the Hall of Fame ceremony will stay on. Like, so when we're at halftime.
So the live stream will carry it with the audio?
Yes.
That's great.
Well, he's going to have a handheld down there, so I would assume it's going to be all.
We'll make sure that's done.
Yeah.
Blast fans, don't forget you can get tickets anytime by calling 410-73-BLAST. Go to BaltimoreBlast.com. CQ Arena, Towson University, amazing free, safe parking. The arena's incredible, clean. The food's great. It's a wonderful family experience. Tomorrow we play
Rochester Lancers, 6:05.
And the Legends game, 4 o'clock.
Yep.
Get there early.
4 to 5. And I'm telling you right now, when it's over, we're not going to be able to. It's 4 to 5. Period.
We got to do our regular game.
Yep.
So get there early and watch this. It's going to be a blast. We're looking forward to it. To Blast fans, thank you as always. Now's the time to get crazy as Blast fans. They're going to need us. We got big playoff run happening.
Two big crowds are coming.
Yeah.
Next week and tomorrow night. So it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a loud place. We're going to be rocking it out.
We're going to be killing it. All Blast fans, thank you. Don't forget 410-73-BLAST, BaltimoreBlast.com, and thanks for tuning into YouTube as we build the channel here. We'll catch you guys soon.
See you guys.